My presentation really was about actually the topic that we were examining in the session today and this morning was connectivity, especially in remote communities. To me, it's an important issue, and of course it was a great opportunity for Guyana to present its case. Just because we, of course, are located in South America, I like to say that we have the vastness and space of being part of a continent, but yet we have the traditions, the friendliness, the institutions that are definitely Caribbean. So when you're talking about connecting remote communities, connecting communities in Guyana and connecting communities, for example, in an island that is much smaller are two totally different things. So when we're talking about and giving a regional perspective to an issue, I thought it was good that you would be able to see how it works in the Bahamas, how it works in Dominica, and certainly a place like Guyana. We're 83,000 square miles. We're the size of the United Kingdom. We only have a population of 750,000 people. And yet the 85% of our population lives on a thin coastal strip. The majority of our land mass, which is pristine rainforest and savanna land, makes the issue of connectivity vital to development. And so if you look at providing broadband and internet access to communities where quite often they don't even have, in some remote areas, electricity. They don't have potable water. So connectivity for us and our government is extremely important because it impacts on members of the community that live in remote areas who we feel very strongly should be given the same developmental opportunities. So how do you bring them into the whole process of development? And that's where I think ICT has that transformational possibility to do just that. The beauty about the Caribbean is that we are a mix of different countries, and St. Kitts may have the advantage of a small space and being able to reach everyone with telephone service, mobile, landline, internet. Guyana doesn't have that luxury, and therefore when we're, as I mentioned before, when we're talking about how we move this Caribbean region as one forward, we need to be able to look at all the possibilities. We also have, in terms of telecommunication services, some territories that have more choice, more companies that are providing these services, and again, it's important for us to be able to get a comprehensive view of the region as a whole. That's always a big plus about coming to conferences like this, because it's a great opportunity to hear what's happening in other places, and it can go from public security to education to health, you name it. For Guyana, it's always useful to look at, for example, we had interventions and discussions where Barbados was able to talk about their commitment to examining the possibilities of looking at blockchain technology. Of course, our financial systems are changing. More and more we operate in a digital world. More and more we need to start using less cash in our economies just because of the cost of doing business in physical cash. For us in the ICT field, I always find it useful to be able to get an idea of legislation that other territories have put in place that would be models that Guyana can model some of our legislation under. The great thing about the region is that we have a lot in common, and therefore quite often with just a little tweaking, what works in Jamaica works very well in a place like Guyana. So there are some territories that are in some areas are further ahead than other territories. I think in the ICT field, Trinidad, Barbados and Jamaica have been fantastic pace setters, and it's a great opportunity to share and learn.